So first bit of the bundle we got in here was the AEW announce desk. It's boxed, the box has been opened, so we'll probably end up getting this out and sending it loose, maybe with the packaging. We'll have a look later. So you get the announce desk, which I think breaks into 3 bits. You get the monitors there, which show different bits of action. Don Callis there, and Kenny Omega. Powerhouse Hobbs with Orange Cassidy. Doesn't come with chairs though, you get the little headphones, the mic sets, and there's some sort of background table type thing in there. The announce team on the back. Probably open this up maybe and see what it looks like out. First up from the figures, we've got a Cody Rhodes in the bundle. I think this was a Series 4 Cody Rhodes, the second one that they brought out. Vastly improved on the first one. Did come with some t-shirts. There was a limited edition version of this as well. So nice Cody Rhodes figure actually. I think it's better than a lot of the newer Mattel ones. It's definitely up there. Next up, another AEW figure. We have got Lance Archer. I think someone who promised so much in the wrestling world and had the look and everything, but just never really used right, I suppose. It's not really made it as popular. His figure definitely wasn't as popular when it first came out. It was one that was left on the shelves. Then we have Pac, formerly Adrian Neville in WWE. There's been a few versions of the figure out. Then we have this, is some sort of Matt Hardy custom. I think someone's used, is it Santana or Ortiz? The bottom half of that. With the feet. And a Matt Hardy head. And then a figure that no one ever seems to want. Jack Hager. It's quite a nice figure actually, it comes with a top. All the usual articulation that you get from Jazzwares figures. And then we have another Rhodes. This is Dustin Rhodes. This is the second version of him. The first one was red and black, this one the blue. And then we're coming in with the MJF. Bit of a loose torso on this one. Good figure. I mean, the AEW figures I think were pretty good, pretty accurate. But they seem to have come in trouble on the line. Scorpio Sky. It's the next one on the list. Next up, Santana or Ortiz. I can't actually remember which one this is. I'm leaning towards more Santana, but I can't remember. I'm not a massive AEW watcher. And then to top that bundle off, we had a pair of Darby Allins. Different ones with the different paints on, one with a jacket, one without. Very popular figure, Darby Allin. Doesn't last long on the website. If you are after a Darby Allin, stay tuned for when these land, because they don't normally last long. So all in all, as a bundle, we got these. We also got the announce table. Pretty nice bundle. So obviously there's a lot of figures in this bundle. I'm just going to go and pick out some of the ones that I think are the best ones that have come in. All of these will be up on the website in due time, so you'll be able to have a chance to get all of them. So start off with Cody Rhodes Ultimate Edition. I think this is the second Ultimate Edition that they did of him. The first one being a Mattel Creations exclusive. Great detail on the jacket. Obviously his arms can come off, and then you can pop the accessory one. So he comes with the extra arms and the head. But what a great figure this is. Next up, another pick of the bundle is the Paul Heyman figure. Comes with both of the belts that Roman was carrying. Think this was a ringside exclusive from the vault. Such a great Heyman figure. And you don't seem to get a lot of Heyman figures either, so it'd be great into a collection, either with the Bloodline or if you're doing the new faction now. And if you were going for the new faction, we've got Bron Breakker All his little wolf or dog accessory there on the top. Another great figure, quite a sought after figure, very popular. And then we have a lot of Jey Usos, all different, similar but different. He makes for a great figure at the moment. So popular, great catchphrase. And these ones are no exception. What do you think's the best one? We have got Imperium there as well. The tag team have the tops underneath. These were again a Mattel Creations. And they will be up at MidwayWrestle.com. Couple of different Fiend Ultimate Editions. So his newer one with his last look that he had, and then the Fiend, which again was the last look of this style of Fiend that we had from the Ultimate Editions. Great figures. The Rock Final Boss Ultimate Edition. Such a great figure. We've done a separate review on this before. You can check back in the videos. Comes with his championship belt. Another great figure to have in that bundle. So many Ultimate Editions. We have got members of the Judgment Day. Basic there from Rhea Ripley. So all in all, so many figures here. So many great figures that are going to be added to MidwayWrestle.com. Definitely worth checking it out. Having a look, seeing what we have got. Always new figures coming in, as you can see here. It's great to start August off with a bang. So first up from the Elites, we've got the Becky Lynch, is one of the newer ones that have come out. So the standard variant, there's a chase version of this as well. Following that, we have got an Elite Natalia. Nice condition. And we have got a Rhea Ripley from WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair. And joining her is Charlotte Flair from the 2-pack. We've got a basic Cody Rhodes. It's quite a good basic, this one. Keeping with the basics, it's a nice Fiend basic there. That's from a WrestleMania series. The Rated R Superstar Edge, he's next. He also came with his t-shirt. Then we have Seth Rollins. And he comes with his jacket accessory as well. And we have the Usos. Quite good condition, these. Paintwork's good. The only thing these seem to have, which a lot of these ones do, is a bit of a loose waist, and this one's okay, but this one's just a little bit. But I've had these new out of the pack, and they've been like that as well, so I don't know if it's a common problem sometimes. Keeping with the Usos, we've got another Jey Uso. I believe it's Jey Uso. It could be Jimmy. So do a bit more looking into that. It's in a more played with condition. The legs are a little bit looser. But in general, a nice figure. Triple H with the purple trunks. Again, this figure a bit more played with condition. Leg joints are a little looser. Arms are fine. Ab crunch is good. just these leg joints here. Moving on to Brutus the Barber Beefcake from the WrestleMania 9. Again, played with condition. Legs a little bit free of movement. And we have the Rock. Arm a bit freer. It's a good figure. Comes with a Bobby Lashley with a belt. It's like a basic belt, I think there. It just comes with it. Played with condition, but the joints aren't too bad. And we have a Rey Mysterio. Paintwork is not great on this one. Joints are actually not too bad though, but it looks like it's had some wear there. And on the shoulders, maybe good for someone for a custom. And then topping it up is a UFC figure. So I think this is Amanda Nunes. I'm not 100% with UFC, but I'll have a look with a UFC title. It's nice. The figure's actually in nice condition. The movement's good on it. Scales well with Mattel figures. It's not, oh maybe, yeah, a bit taller. I don't know what the height difference is meant to be in real life on those two. And the final figure out of this bundle, which is probably my favourite here, is the Rock Ultimate Edition. This is the latest one, comes with his title. There is another head and some hands and stuff and a microphone as well that's come with this. Ultimate Edition has so many extra articulation points, even on the feet. This is a good Rock figure from WrestleMania. And that belt is a sought after belt, that. First up, we've got the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. This is from Elite range, I think around the 70s, 80s, that kind of timeline. Yeah, he's got a looser moving waist. Legs aren't too bad. Not great though, he definitely played with condition. Got a few marks there on the face. That is a good start. Next up we have John Cena, the last real champion in his final year now. Yeah, loose legs on there. Okay, ab crunch, maybe a little bit loose. Arms okay, again played with condition. Comes with his t-shirt. Nice one to have in a bundle. Now we have the phenomenal one himself, AJ Styles. Yeah, loose ab crunch. Legs not too bad, arms not too bad. Paintwork not too bad. There's a few bits there on there that's chipped. I think this was from a SummerSlam, maybe sort of Elite Series 77, that kind of time. Next up we have the Heart Foundation. Nice little addition to one of the bundles there. These are the like Superstar Classics line, I think it is. I haven't really had many of these. These jackets are so good from the Heart Foundation. They probably would swap out with Mattel figures as well for the size. Good condition. Yeah, these are pretty cool figures, these ones. Next up, we've got an AEW figure, Jazzwares. Good condition, joints are all good. This is Pac, or Neville, as he was in WWE. Yeah, nice little figure. And then we have Matt Hardy. Again, joints are all good. Comes with his jacket. Another AEW Jazzwares figure. Then we have the leader of the Hurt Syndicate, I think it is now in AEW, MVP. one of his newer, or last figure I think maybe, that came from Mattel. Ab Crunch, yes. I mean, it's a played with condition, this one, but it's not too bad. And we have the Ring General, Gunther. Yeah, good condition. Comes with his jacket. Will he get his belt back? Let's see. Another AEW figure from Jazzwares. This one, Dustin Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' brother. Used to be Goldust. It is quite a nice figure, actually. Gives him some height as well, because he is fairly tall in real life. Keeping with AEW, Orange Cassidy. Is a good little figure. I like the way how they do the jeans. That kind of rubber look on there fits really well, and just like a hard plastic. You can even do the hand in the pocket there. Keeping with the AEW theme, we've got one of the commentators, Taz. Does come with glasses, but it's not with this figure. It's got a bit of a mark there on the face. I'm not sure if that will come off or whether that's printed that way. But yeah, if you're looking for ring announcers and stuff for your collection, this is quite a good one to have. Next up, we've got a Bray Wyatt. Yeah, good condition. All the movements are there. Has the her and heel gloves. And we're going with Tyler Breeze, and he's part of the Fashion Police. Little camera stick accessory. Next up we have, well, is it Butch? Is it Pete Dunne? I mean, this figure I think was released as Butch, but he has gone back to Pete Dunne now as his name. It's a good figure, good likeness on that one. Comes with the t-shirt. I think the figure originally came with a cricket bat, which is missing with this one. But and then we have AEW Jazzwares figure, but obviously now with WWE, Jade Cargill, yet to have a WWE release. I'm guessing there's going to be one on its way. I think actually there was one. We saw at the one of the Comic Con releases. That's probably going to be in the next maybe 6 months. We'll see one, but for now, this is great to add to your collection. The Jazzwares do scale well with the Mattel, so that should fit into your collection as it is. Next one from the loose ones that we got in the bundles is a Kevin Owens from Survivor Series War Games. Dusty Rhodes, Bionic Elbow. Probably one of the better Kevin Owens figures that's come out. The others just seemed a bit samey every time, but the outfit's different. I like the top. It's good likeness. And next up we have a boxed figure which came in, which was CM Punk. Series 113. Some other figures that came in that series. Box is not in amazing condition, but obviously the figure inside, if you're a loose collector, that's good. And then finally, my favourite bit that came in this bundle, Mattel Creations CM Punk in its outer sleeve. So we'll move these ones out of the way and have a better look at what we've got inside. So here we go, the Mattel Creations CM Punk. So I believe this was one that you had to order via Mattel Creations. It wasn't something that hit the shop, you had to pre-order it, and then it came in. This is the outer box there. Let's see what's inside. And there we have CM Punk in the attire from War Games where he showed up, came back. I mean, who would have thought years ago that would have happened? But like it says on the side, hell did freeze over, and he was back. What does it say there? Spill on there. He came back, but yeah, I mean, this will be up as with all the other figures. Okay, so jumping straight into it, we've got the main event. Jey Uso himself. Great figure. Good condition. Little mic as well. It's got the Ultimate Edition shoes that came with this Elite figure. We've also got the World Heavyweight Championship, which will go good with him. Obviously, wherever Jey Uso is, Jimmy isn't far behind. Again, he's got the Ultimate Edition feet, good condition figure. Comes with a t-shirt. Yeah, nice. Keeping with the bloodline, next up we've got The Rock. Now this is a figure from The Mummy Returns. They have a whole line of these figures they were starting to do. They had Roddy Piper as well that came out. I think there was maybe a John Cena one as well. Not sure what others they've got out at the moment. Next we have the New Day. So these are quite new figures, on the latest sort of series that came out. Again, both good condition. All the joints are good. Great detail. I think he's got, is that a nose ring now? I don't know. Then we move on to Bron Breakker, the man that went viral at the Royal Rumble with the spear on ISHO speed. Looked brutal, to be honest. Again, another great figure, great condition. Great one for your collection. Next up, ex-Judgment Day member Damian Priest in his white attire. Missing his jacket that he should be with. Legs a little bit looser, but nothing major on there. Arms fine. Everything else is good on him. Again, good condition figure. He's a great bundle, this one. Keeping with Judgment Day, Finn Balor. Again, really good figure this. Great detail on the tattoos there on the hand. Comes with some good cloth goods, a jacket and a t-shirt. Yeah, really good, really nice figure, good condition. Then topping off this bundle, Logan Paul. Again, very popular figure, very hard to get. Sells out very quickly. Lots of people want him, I suppose, not just from the wrestling world, but from the YouTube world. He's so popular. But this is a good addition. Also with this bundle, lots of championship titles. Obviously, we saw the World Heavyweight Championship earlier. WWE title. North American title. This one, which is nice, which is the new WWE Universal Championship. Tag belts, United States. So all in all, fantastic stuff that's going to be making its way to MidwayWrestling.com. Check it out. These will be listed in the following days. Definitely worth a watch. I'm going to move these ones out the way. We've got some more coming up now, so stay tuned. There's some great bits about to land. So first up from this next bundle, we have the British Bulldog. 1992 SummerSlam attire. Great condition figure. All the joints good. With his accessories. Next up we have a Doink. This is Elite in the 20s kind of series, maybe 25. Again, great figure. Comes with some additional hair options. Keeping with the Doink theme, we've got the Ultimate Edition. This one came just with the ring set. It was something you had to like pre-order, exclusive Mattel Creations. Came with a couple of other options as well. You had the Diesel, Macho Man that came with the announce desk. This is probably one of the best ones though out of them. Comes with some accessories as well. Got the bucket and his oversized hammer. Then we have the natural disasters, earthquake and typhoon. Again from that kind of late 91, early 92 era. These are the originals. As you can tell from the elbows, they're not the newer releases, the greatest hits. Great figures. Are vital for any of the older collectors that love that era. Keeping in the 90s, and with WrestleMania 6 in 1990, the Ultimate Warrior. Title v title match with Hogan. Yeah, nice figure. Next up, Papa Shango. You know, in reality, a very brief time that he had in the Federation. Never really materialised to what you think he could have been. When I was younger, I thought he was really good, but by kind of 93, he fizzled out. But this is a nice figure. Encapsulates that 92 era perfectly. Next up, we've got the Hart Foundation. Great tag team. One of the best, especially from the late 80s. Some of the matches these had. And they would not be complete without the manager, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Great figure. Builder figure this was from the Royal Rumble line. Jumping out of the early 90s and into the Attitude Era. And what better representations of the Attitude Era than the New Age Outlaws. Again, great figures. Definitely anyone that's collecting anything to do in the Attitude Era, definitely want these in their collection. Then back to the 90s, or the early 90s, Kamala. His accessories, his shield and his mask. I think he would have had a spear as well, but... Then we have probably one of the most sought after tag teams to get hold of in the Mattel line, the Legion of Doom. Great figures, very toyetic looking figures. Will there be more released in the future? I don't know if that's been confirmed from Mattel yet. We have seen some other makes bringing some figures out of Legion of Doom. These ones still hold up though. And last from the loose figures, we have the tag team of the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika. Quite rare these, you don't see these coming up often for sale. Hard to really gauge prices and stuff for these, but they are great figures. The original bloodline. And these are great condition, these ones. Great loose figures that have come in. We're just going to move these out of the way and show you just a couple of the box ones. So sticking with the Doink theme, there's a couple of Doinks earlier. We have got the Mattel Retro. Hot sealed on card. Nice figure. Makes a great addition if you've got any of the Hasbros. You're trying to fit this in. And it comes in an outfit that obviously wasn't released in the original line. We've also got the Mattel same outfit. It looks like Mattel Elite boxed. Box condition isn't great, but if you're looking for this, it is a rarer piece to find. You don't see many of these about. Comes with a part there for the Heartbreak Hotel, which is here. 4 other figures in this line, but yeah, you don't see this one come up often. So welcome back everyone to another edition of unboxing. We have got 2 bags and a box to do. Let's start with the box, I suppose. I think one of these is just going to be some accessories. It's either going to be this box or it's not. Hey, no, it might be, let me straighten things up a bit. There we go. It's either going to be this one or it is going to be the bag, I think, the smaller bag. Oh, and I think this is it, maybe. Would help if I remembered what I ordered. No, this is, I thought it was accessories, because as you can sort of see there, you've got a couple of belts. But it turns out that this is not accessories. This is some figures. What have we got in here first? Ah, look at this. So, we got a boxed one of these the other day in. I saw the opportunity to get a loose one as well. Thought, why not? And it is complete with the bat as well. It is a Sting Defining Moments. And the paintwork on the face is really good. You've got the bat there as well. That is a great figure. Like I said, we got it boxed. If you're watching our videos from the other day, we got it boxed in as well, which is good. But that is such a great figure. Soft goods jacket. It's been a strange one with prices. You know, at one point this was going for around the £15 price mark. It has now jumped right up there, and loose like this out the box, you can be looking at maybe £25 to £30 to get this in your collection. It is a great figure though. I would advise getting it. You know, it doesn't seem to be any time soon that Sting is doing a Legends deal or anything with Mattel. So we're not going to be getting any new Mattel Sting figures anytime soon. But that was a great one to get off the bat. Started this show strong. Can we keep up the momentum? What have we got here next? There's a hand and a head. And another head and another hand. It is the Ultimate Edition Kurt Angle Mattel with the 2 belts. Look at those. That is a great. The 2 medals. It comes complete as well, I think. Maybe missing a hand. Oh no, it's in the box there. Another pointing hand there. So we've got the 2 hands. We have got 2 alternate heads there as well. But what another great figure. That is an Ultimate Edition Kurt Angle with his little accessories and stuff. So another fantastic figure coming in. Now these next 2, I wasn't sure if they were customs or what they were, but they are both Dynamite Kids. I don't know what's happened with his chest on that one, but these are both Dynamite Kids, which I thought may have just been, you know, different heads put on Bulldog figures, but I think these are made by a different company altogether. And one is the Chase. So there's 2 Dynamite Kid figures there, which is great. Not really sure if you can pick that up, but it's almost like a bit pale there on the stomach, maybe from the plastic. Maybe that's something that we can clean up and clean off. Maybe not, but makes me want to get the other Bulldog figure now, which I did have. And it went out, you know, last week sometime, which was the one that the collector's edition. But that would go really good with this figure together there. But no, really good. A nice pair of Dynamite Kids. I say they're not Mattel figures, but they are very, very close in looks to a Mattel figure, that they would work in a Mattel collection. Okay, let's go on to the other bag then. This is possibly the accessories then, which is what I thought that other one was. I'll show you the mistake I made with this parcel though. So I thought, and it's completely my fault, that this was 2 full-size tables. And then after I'd already purchased it, I realised what it actually was. But hey, I'm not going to cancel the order. It's my mistake, not the seller's. He didn't, you know, there was nothing untowards done there. It was just my stupidity. You know, it's not his fault. And I'm sure they will still sell anyway. But look at those. I thought they were full size. And they're not. They're tiny little diddy ones. You know, just to show you against. There is a part of a CM Punk there. Yeah, they're tiny little tables. Probably be good though if anyone's trying to reenact the old. Do you remember the WLC match? There we go. So we have got 2 tiny tables in that set. But you know, it wasn't just that was in there that I wanted. There's other accessories in there. We've got the garbage can. We've got a little water bottle. So we've got lots of little accessories in here. One of the main ones really that I wanted was another bat, which goes great with Sting, but they are good little accessories there. We've got some little kendo sticks, broken ones, little crutches, hands, maybe is that from a Rey Mysterio maybe. We've got some legs and a broken pipe, part of a belt. Oh, and there's a little case there. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's rattling in. What is in that case? It is just a big wad of paper, it looks like, or a book or something like that. It's meant to be. Maybe that's meant to be a contract or something like that. We'll keep that in there. But loads of little accessory bits. I think this costs like £10. So we've got a weight belt in there for Cody. So I wasn't too distressed about, you know, not having the tables. There's some legs for Cody, which will be good because it's so interchangeable with the AEW figures that the next time we get another Cody Rhodes in, we can have him with alternative. Oh, we've got a CM Punk top there, an alternative look. I think that is everything from that bag. So that was, I mean, for £10, it was a great little bundle. Oh, there was a little an unbroken kendo stick in there. Oh, and a little water bottle. It's always nice. Some nice little accessories in there. Okay, so let's go next up, or last up even, is with the bag, which I feel like I remember what was in this one, and it's going to be, there is a Scott Steiner, is what I do remember from this one. Lots of bubble wrap, which is nice. Looks like bubble wrap in a bag. Let's get these open. Lots and lots of bubble wrap. There we go. This is good. I do like bubble wrap. It helps when it comes to then repackage up my orders. I like to reuse as much as I possibly can. So we have got lots of figures in this bag. Let's get them all out. See what is inside. So let's start with this one. Can you tell who that is? I can. I don't know how well you can see that on your end. But this is going to be an Elite Batista, and I think this is one of the earlier Elites for him. Unless it's a re-release of them. Because it looks in pretty good condition to be an old figure, so that may be a re-release. Let's add him in. We've got here, one of the main men at the moment. We have a Bron Breakker with the NXT Championship belt. Another great figure. Keeps climbing in cost as well to get hold of him, especially in that black outfit. It's kind of the colour scheme and that he's using at the moment as part of the Vision. Still haven't come across any Bronson Reeds though for a reasonable price out there. If you see a Bronson Reed in a bundle, oh no, where have we gone? Well, that went terrible. I might keep that in. Let me just readjust, refix that. But thinking of Bronson Reed then, weren't it? And just everything went crazy. Knocked the camera off trying to get into this one. And it is a basic rock. It's one of the newer basics though, which is a great little figure there. And we are completely out of line, aren't we? Let's line this back up a little bit better. There we go. That will do. That's probably as exciting as I've ever been on an unboxing then, weren't it? My dulcet tones just went, thought I was being attacked by myself. So next up, we have another Dominic Mysterio. This is the third version of him I've had, or the third of this version, sorry, I might say, in probably as many weeks. So it's doesn't seem to be as popular or holding around as popular. People keep wanting to get rid of him. I don't know what that reason would be, because I think that's quite a cool Dominic Mysterio figure, but maybe I'm wrong, or it's not the general consensus. Anyway, let's God, there's so much bubble wrap. Again, you know me, I like to complain. It's either too much or it's not enough. We're kind of in the too much category at the moment. I can't even get into this one. Try and find my starting point. Here we go. Who have we got? Oh, it is an elite Randy Orton. Kind of just before he went away look, isn't it? When he was doing the Arcade Bro sort of stuff there. Great elite figure. We do like a Randy Orton. And we have got, can you tell who this one is? The man of 1,000 figures. That should be his little moniker really, shouldn't it? Rey Mysterio. And I think this is the Ultimate Edition. Yes, it is. It's a great Ultimate Edition figure. I mean, he does make a good wrestling figure, does Rey Mysterio. Hence why there's so many of him about. Because there is just thousands of them, isn't there? Thousands of him in all these different incarnations. Put that back. And then the final figure. Here we go. We've got to start on it. Here we go. It is Scott Steiner. Holla if you hear me. It is Big Papa Pump. Doesn't have his little Superman logo on his outfit. You can understand why with Mattel. And obviously copyright and all that kind of stuff. But that is a great figure. Not had a Scott Steiner Elite in before. Freakzilla there on the back. What a great figure that is. What a great little couple of bundles that was. Just show you all again the figures that we've got come in here. So not loads in quantity, but in terms of quality, they're really good little 3 little bundles. Here we go. We have got some parcels in tonight. So welcome back everyone. My name is Terry. Welcome back to Midway Wrestle. We're going to do some more unboxing. We have got these 2 parcels here. Let's see what's inside. So we've got the 2 parcels. Let's go for this one. The grey one. I've got a rough idea of what's in these. One of them's got some nice battle packs in there. I don't know if we're starting with that one or finishing with that one. No idea. Nicely packaged in a box though. Nice bit of M&Ms as well in the box. Be nice if there's a little bag of M&Ms in there, cheeky little bag. Oh, I'm struggling to get into that though. Right, there we go. We are through. First layer done. Open that up. What do we have in store? Oh, it's like tough trying to get into that box. So we have a little overview of that. Oh, some falling out straight off the bat. This will be the first figure we look at then. It is the British Bulldog. I've just realised we haven't got the right lighting. What's going on? With the power of light in my hands. Here we go, this got to work. Boom. No. There's some sort of light party going on. There we go. We are back in business. Apologies for that. I'm not re-recording it. It's open. We're live. We're live, pal. As Sid Justice would say, or Jim Ross too, Sid Justice. But anyway, back to the important thing of the figures. We have got the British Bulldog. It's one of the newer basics. Came in a battle pack. It's a great Bulldog figure, isn't it? There is like an elite version at the same sort of time as this. But this is fantastic as a basic. Really good condition as well, this figure. Nice. And it looks like the full battle pack is here as well. Although did that battle pack come with an Intercontinental title? I don't think it did. I think it maybe came with it wasn't a World Heavyweight title. I mean, the feud between these two was for the European title. So, but yeah, no, that's a nice little addition there to get with that battle pack. And then we have got Shawn Michaels. Again, a great Shawn Michaels figure. Good head scan, good outfit. Back from that time. Nice little bubble wrap. These are nicely packaged up, these as well. Keeping with the battle packs there. We have another one. So we've got the, I was going to say Winged Eagle, but this is the Big Eagle. Stone Cold, the first one to have that. And there is Stone Cold again. One of the newer basics with a new articulation. Seeing lots of these popping up now in the bundles that I'm getting in. They've been out for a while now, and they're starting to filter their way into the second-hand market, which is great. And we've got the Triple H as well, of the same kind of time period there. What does it say on the back? I know you can't take me. Yeah, I mean, during that run in the late 90s, early 2000s, pretty much was the case. Won most of his matches. Who else have we got in here? Oh, great figure. Jey Uso. Again, I think this is from another battle pack, maybe. Although he's on his own, no battle pack figure. Comes with, though, the Jey Uso nameplates on the world title. This is a great basic. Looks amazing, doesn't it? We haven't seen this in an elite form yet, this figure. But this is a... Oh, look at the back. Main event Jey Uso. Outstanding. Yeah, I like this. And then we also, to round this bundle out, Build-A-Figure parts there for Paul Ellering, the older version. Got the body and the head. So that is all she wrote for that bundle. Oh, some great figures in there though. Next up, we have another Vinted bundle. Nicely packaged. Now, I don't know if you watch many of my videos or you're a first-time watcher, but my previous video to this, there was one where someone spent a lot of time packaging up the figures and they went really overkill on the packaging up with the bubble wrap. This is from the same seller. So I am expecting pretty much the same, but we will see. I mean, the outside was beautifully packed there. We've got a bit of tape to get into. Appreciate you can't see that on the screen at the moment, but there's more tape to get into this box, which we are just doing the sides. And if it is how I'm thinking, this is just going to be a sea of bubble wrap. Yes, look at that. It's like we're doing some sort of, deal going on there. Look at those. Beautifully packaged. Really well done. We're going to get these out of the box though and get them stacked up. So here we go. Let's see, what do we have? I think the way I found into these the best was just a nice little side cuts and then to break in, because these took ages to get into last time. Like the inception of bubble wrap. Pretty much this seller is the bubble wrap king. There is a seller on the Facebook groups, Lionheart figures they're called, and he is notoriously known for how well he packages up and how well he protects the figures. I think this is probably going to give him a run for his money, this seller, because they are amazingly packaged up. We have a Fiend, the Burnt Fiend, Bray Wyatt. It's a nice little figure. Ah, so much bubble wrap. Gonna be here all night, just trying to unwrap these. What else is in here? If I can, I'll try and edit out the time. But some people like to see all this, you know, so I don't want to edit it out if you like seeing the surprise of stuff being out. But here we go, another Triple H. We had one of these come in literally a couple of weeks ago. Been in, figures sold, t-shirts sold separately. Came in and out very quick. So it's nice to have him back in again. And we have a Rock Elite. Is this the WrestleMania one? Came with some Build-A-Figure parts. We haven't got a Build-A-Figure parts there, but we do have a World Heavyweight Championship, one of the shiny ones. Nice little addition there with the figure. Some great figures coming out tonight. Really happy with these bundles. And then we have, I can get him out, an AJ Styles. I think this is maybe the Survivor Series one. Came with the top, didn't come with the title though, so we've got an added little title belt in there as well. Again, great figure, great bundle. And now we have a boxed figure, which I can't remember what this box figure is. I don't even remember ordering a box figure. Ah, yeah, no, I do remember. It is King Xavier Woods. I do remember getting this. I've got a few of these unboxed. I saw the box one. Again, the price was great. Condition isn't terrible. I believe it is new. Yes, not been opened. Maybe it has. You never really know when you're buying some of these second-hand ones, whether they've been retaped or not. It looks like at the top there, it's been retaped, and at the bottom, I don't know if you can see that well on the camera, but there's 3 different lines of tape, whereas new you would just get the one in the middle. So this could have been opened before and then retaped. I don't know, but again, for the price of it, not really fussed. It's great, we can resell that on. So here we are. All in all, we've got some great figures in those 2 bundles. They'll be making their way to MidwayWrestle.com, so keep an eye out. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.